What is up, guys? Here back with another YouTube video. Today we are going to be talking about the Midwest tornado threat across the region, as there is an isolated tornado threat across the Midwest for today. We also are going to be talking about Invest98L across portions that formed across the Gulf of Mexico for today. We do have a 2% chance of tornadoes for today. This does include portions of North Illinois. This does also include extreme southwestern Wisconsin and extreme eastern portions of Iowa for today. This does have a 2% chance of tornadoes. That might be a lower threat, but there still is a 2% chance of tornadoes across that region. So persons that need to be well aware and make sure they do get alerts. At the moment, we do have some weakening convection across the region here. This isn't our main tornado threat. This is just some isolated showers and thunderstorms across the morning for today. The main severe weather threat will be later in the day. Today's excessive rainfall does include a slight risk of excessive rainfall across portions of the west today in that yellow. So if you're on that yellow, you need to be weather aware for excessive rainfall and the flood threat. There also is a marginal risk of that across the upper Midwest, including portions of Michigan, Wisconsin, Ohio, and Indiana today. There's also a threat of a marginal risk of excessive rainfall across portions of the South for today. We are going to take a look at the models for this event here. We do have some weakening convection across the region that will definitely weaken here. We're going to actually take a look at this on the HRRR model. I don't know. Is this the HRRR? It looks like it is. We definitely do have some isolated thunderstorms that will be forming across the region later today. But I don't think this will be a lot of storms. But if we do get any big-time storms to form across this region, they could have that isolated threat across the of a tornado or two for today. So something we need to be well aware for across these regions, across the upper Midwest. We also do have a tropical development chance here. This does include a 10% chance of development here from Invest98L that formed across portions of extreme western Gulf of Mexico for today. Has that threat. Right now, if we do take a look at satellite imagery, this is just some very disorganized convection at the moment. It's just very disorganized, and I do not think this will form by any means, as there's only a 10% chance of development, and most of the storms are not even in where the main storm is at, as this is what the X is at right across the region here. So this will have more of a flash flooding threat across more portions of South Texas for today, but I do not think this will develop by any means. Just will have an extreme heavy rainfall and flash flooding threat, which is why we are going to take a look at the models for this potential event. We're going to take a look at the NAM 3-kilometer model for this event here across the region. If we do take a look at this, this does show some redeveloping convection across Sunday, and this could just have some extreme heavy rainfall across portions of South Texas for tomorrow. Just a lot of extreme rainfall will form, and this is just dumping tons of rain across South Texas on Sunday here all day long. Just tons of excessive rain could form. That's why they have issued a slight risk of excessive rainfall across portions of South Texas for today. This is that threat for a slight risk of excessive rain across portions of South Texas. That means there's a 15% chance of flash flooding across that yellow area, so you need to be well aware in that region. There's also a slight risk of it in West Texas. Not West Texas, in portions of the West. In an area of a marginal risk of flash flooding or excessive rainfall across portions of West Virginia. And yeah, also a marginal risk of excessive rainfall across portions of Florida and extreme South Alabama for tomorrow. I meant. That is what we are talking about at the moment. So persons in South Texas need to be very well aware for this event that could be shaping up with some extremely dumping rain across the region that could produce some flash flooding. So I do hope you guys like this video. Make sure you do have a plan to be prepared today across portions of Illinois, Wisconsin, and Iowa. And make sure to be well aware across South Texas tomorrow for that heavy rainfall threat. Hope you guys did like this video, and bye guys.